my problem is I'm going to remember you the next time that I need to have any kind of work done on my vehicle. And, you know, the vendor winds up benefiting from that as well.
Sure. You know, that's a great benefit, because if, you know, both of you gentlemen have used certain mechanics or certain parts stores, and well, this one sells you a GM part, and this one sells you a Taiwan part that's higher than the GM part. And I just, my own experience, I've had to work on those or send them back to get the, go on and get the original equipment. That's my rule anyway. Just get pay a little extra for it. But you know, you wouldn't have to make that same mistake. That could be a great benefit as a car club member. And maybe I'm working on the same vehicle you guys are, or same, you know, Chevrolet, Ford, or vice versa. And get some tips.
Well, that's right. And the proof is in the pudding, because if you come and look at some of these cars, you're not going to believe some of these work. And I mean, you know, if Tim has his car painted by somebody, there's Tim's car. Look at it, and you know if that's a good paint job or not. And 90% of the time, what we've seen so far, it has been. We also have swap shop on the forum, you know, where you can exchange parts, race car parts, whatever, NASCAR section. You know, there's a lot of stuff about cars.
And anybody that's ever restored one or two cars in the past is going to wind up always with some parts left over. It's almost inevitable.
Bolts left over.
Yeah, well, that's normal. Don't worry about that.
Well,
oh, that's normal?
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
And those things that come in the box that's got all the writing on it, when you just throw those away.
The swap shop is the swap shop is a good area, though. I mean, it gives you an opportunity to find a home for some of the good restoration parts that you may have and didn't use, or, you know, sometimes people wants the original part, and if I take something, an original off of one of mine and put a better grade up restoration part on it, there are people who are still interested in having that the old stock part as well. So I mean, you know, rather than taking it to the scrap yard or you know, having it lay around in the behind the barn somewhere, you can put it on that swap shop and maybe find a good home for it.
Well, that's one thing I did do when I sold my 68. It was very painful to roll it out of the garage and fill it plumb full of all the parts. Because I told the guy he'd take it all. And I won't take half of it, take it all. So I had an empty garage.
Oh, man. It's bad.
That's a sad day.
The swap shop, too, people are trading and selling cars. We've already had 2 cars sold that I know from one member to another. My son bought a 94 Trans Am from one member, and it's a great car. It's just exactly as he said it was. And I think another member just bought a vet off of another guy. So, you know, there's a lot of trading going on. Everybody's getting to know each other, and that's going to really help us out too. You know, you know, you don't even have to question it half the time.
Now again, if somebody's wanting to join the car club, guys, all they got to do is go online and register and become a member.
That's it. That's it.
Easy as that.
And they'll receive emails. If there's a show coming up that's a weekend, normally during the middle of the week, I'll send out mass email to everybody for that, you know, about that show, and then they just, you know, they'll know about it that way. It's easy.
Bob, one other thing that just came to me, you know, we've got the calendar section out there where users can go out and click on dates, you know, on the calendar and type in themselves, you know, where a show might be or where a cruise-in might be or that kind of thing. You know, there may be civic organizations, you know, that wants to try to do some type of a benefit thing, you know, to raise some money or something, and they say, you know what, a car show would really be nice. I bet you we could get a lot of people out to that. This is also about giving the community an opportunity to come and get a lot of cars to show up at their car show or whatever just through this one site. You don't have to try to contact 50 different people who own classic cars and ask them, please come to our show. You come onto the website, you join up, you put up, you know, you post to the site that, you know, so-and-so civic organization is trying to pull together a car show. On that calendar, you can see what your competition is going to be for that weekend. Look for open, you know, dates that would help you to schedule and plan your particular event. And you're also in touch with one click to 50, 100, however many people that's, you know, on the club, to let them know, please come to our event.
That's a good idea. This way you won't have a lot of overlapping going on. And like we started out with, there's just so many shows going on here and there, to get them all together in one spot. And the scheduling aspect is also really valuable too.
And like I said, I'm sure that there's already tons of shows that are already on the schedule for this upcoming '09 year, and they can go online and find those out and have those cars running and shined up for those events.
That's right. That's right. We're still in an information gathering process. We've only been really operational for less than 8 weeks. We're over 50 members and 20,000 hits on the website so far. So, you know, it's going to take us some time to get all this information together. But a lot of it's going to be repetitive. It'll be next year too, and the calendar will just keep track of all that. And I think it's really going to be good for everybody. Sure do.
Still plenty of open weekends
right.
on the
Yeah,
calendar.
that's
So
right.
if you know that there's a car show, please join up and
That's
let us
right.
know.
That's right.
Because we want to be there.
That's right.
Well, gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining me this evening and bringing all this information out to the public about this awesome car show, or a car club rather, which leads to car shows.
That's right.
Bringing the information to us and letting the viewers know about it, because I know that there's a lot of car enthusiasts out there. Maybe they don't have a car, but they'd sure like to just ride out and walk around and check them out
Right.
and scratch the itch, even
That's
if they
right.
can't buy one.
There you go.
That's kind of the way I've been for the
That's
last
right.
8 years.
Well, yeah. Yep, you're right.
But gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining me, and good luck and success here with the Martinsville and Henry County Car Club, and want to have you back on the program, and maybe let us know whenever you're going to be hosting a big event. We can come out and roll some video on.
Okay,
Very
sounds
good.
great. Thank
Sounds
you.
great.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks for joining me,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
And don't forget about that email address. It's on your screen right now, or rather website address, and go check it out if you've got a car or you want to get involved, or maybe you're just curious of where the next car show is going to be. Well, you can go to this website, and it's going to show you where the cruise in may be here in Martinsville and Henry County. So stay tuned. We're going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to Table Talk.